Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Yo, welcome to the video, guys. Or champions, I should say. We have started the trip from yesterday, so we are in Fredrikstad right now. That's like 40 minutes away from Rudskogen. We are obviously currently driving. We will be there in like 37 minutes, so we have just begun the drive. Yeah, the weekend is kind of chaos already, as usual. We are driving with someone else now though, but yeah, we were supposed to drive Formula Basic this weekend, but yeah, the Formula Basic car I was gonna drive had a drive shaft issue into the gearbox, or the housing was cracked. Yes, so it hasn't slipped out yet, but he basically said it's gone, so he didn't want to let me drive Formula Basic. He called me yesterday morning and told me, so I was like, fuck, that's just my luck. But yeah, we managed to find a car, a Volvo. I can't, like, I don't remember what Volvo it is. We are gonna film it obviously, so you can see it. Okay. All good. So we are gonna drive in the Club Sport 2 series today, and or this weekend, and not Formula Basic, which is new. No, it's fine, I guess. I have mentally prepared myself a lot on Formula Basic, but yeah, the car is probably easier for us to drive than the Formula Basic car, so yeah, I think it will be good. It's in that series, you are supposed to have 4.75 kilograms per horsepower. Yeah, so it is a pretty fast car. It's not a supercar by any means, but it is yeah, it's still decent fast. We will drive like probably 4 or 5 seconds slower than the Formula Basic car, which is because of the weights and stuff. Yeah, but faster on the main straight. So throttle full down, throttle. On our stream, we say throttle in a weird way because I don't know. But yeah, that's basically everything I have to update you on right now. We're gonna get Tristan is gonna get some coffee, and yeah, we will suddenly be at Rudskogen. Yo, whoa, we are home again. The beauty by editing. Yeah, the weekend got a little bit like not hurried, but yeah, we were with a different team and stuff, which made it a little bit less vloggy maybe. Yeah, we got to use the weekend to get to know the guys and stuff. So yeah, we hadn't a lot of time to vlog there, so we are taking it back home. I have written a little list I am going to talk about now. So yeah, let's get to it. The Volvo, the car you have seen me drive now, it was an S40, 4-wheel drive. Was supposed to make around 200 horsepower or something. There is a lot of different classes in the Norwegian racing scene. We were driving in a class which was called Club Sport 2. Yeah, where the car basically was like, I don't know, 6 seconds off pace. I was beginning to think it maybe was myself. But yeah, it was like very understeer, had very little grip, as you would expect though from a 4-wheel drive. But yeah, it was almost like aquaplaning when you got on throttle and stuff. So yeah, it was a difficult car to drive for sure. But yeah, it's still fun though to be on track, to drive and stuff. But yeah, maybe a little bit disappointing because it wasn't what we expected from the car. But yeah, the whole Friday we got 3 sessions out of the Volvo. We were we got to like a what was the times again? 151 lap time, which is not any special. At least in Club Sport 2, it's very bad. But yeah, I couldn't get the car to go any faster during the 3 practice sessions. First practice session I was a bit cautious. Second and third practice session I was much more like fuck it attitude, and yeah, just drove the car as fast as I possibly could. I got it down to 149, which was the fastest lap time set during the weekend in that car. But yeah, so yeah, we had the 2 different drivers also trying to drive the car, but yeah, no one got it to go any faster. So I got a rare opportunity, or not rare, it was the reason why I went there, but it was in a different car. But I got told by one guy that I could try to drive his Formula Basic car in the warm-up. So how the warm-up works is that usually in the morning of the Saturday you can warm up the car and warm up yourself a little bit, I guess, to drive a couple of laps around the track. So you usually get one out lap and then 1 hot lap, and then you go in. But we actually got 1 hot lap and 2 laps in, so that's very good. So yeah, 3 laps total. But yeah, it was so fun to drive because like it is a much lighter car. It's a Formula car. No downforce though, but still it's very light, very nimble. It's very playful. You can probably see it in the race after this little video from me. But yeah, very playful car to drive. And yeah, we set a really good lap time in it, and that basically secured us the Formula Basic spot for the rest of the weekend. The car was lacking horsepower, was number 1. Those cars have like upwards to like 97, 98 horsepower. Doesn't sound a lot, but it is a lot when it only weighs like, is it 550 kilos with the drivers? I think the rules say it has to be when you come in from the race. Yeah, 550 or 555 or something like that. So yeah, it has a decent amount of horsepower. But yeah, we were lacking, like he said, like between 10 and 12 horsepower. So the engine was misfiring, or it was rattling It was misfiring between like 5 and 6,000 RPM. You could hear it. It made not a good sound. You can see it on the videos as well. We get gapped a little bit when there is some straights and stuff, and we are catching in the turns, but we are losing out on the straights, which ultimately made us lose more time than we gained on the track. But yeah, I don't know, it was really fun. So the engine was misfiring, that was one thing. The big thing that made us crash is the throttle gets stuck wide open. Yes, so that made us crash. When we went up the SS on the Rudskogen after the anxiety turn or corner. The first part you let off, so you get the weight on the front tires, so you are able to take the left corner, and then you are on full throttle a little bit, but then you're letting off a little bit to get the car settled over the curb, just basically straight line it through the curb. And then you get a little bit oversteer, but you are not on full throttle there, so it is usually no problem to catch the car. You can see it on the video, but I get oversteer a lot on that curb. I was never like anything close to wiping out on that corner. But yeah, sadly the throttle gets stuck open between those corners, so I pressed the pedal to the metal. Between the left S and the right S, and then when I'm letting off, it doesn't let off. It got stuck maybe like 2 seconds or something. Probably like 2 seconds open or wide open, which made us oversteer on the corner, which you would expect. I tried catching it, but nothing happened because again it was on full throttle. So yeah, that made us meet the wall a little bit. it was a very, I don't know what speed you are having there. We don't have a speedometer, but I'm guessing like between 80 and 100 kilometers per hour. When we crashed, we had like, I don't know, I'm guessing 20, maybe 30 max. So it was a quite comfortable crash, if you can say so. I didn't get hurt at all. Only damage on the car was the front. Obviously got mushed in. Well, yeah, it's glass fiber, so it was just tape and then get ready to race number 2. So yeah, that's the reason why I crashed. I said it in real life, but yeah, sadly it wasn't like our fault, because then we could have learned something from it. We learned something though, like the most important thing there was press the clutch in when that thing happened, but it happened so fast, so I didn't have time to think about it. But yeah, you know, it's easy to think of the situation like afterwards, and yeah, I should only have done that, and I should have done this and that, and very easy to be wise afterwards. But yeah, so now you at least know the reason for it. Second race, we finished. We finished. Same problem with the throttle was it appeared a couple of times, which made us go really wide. You can see it in the old pit stop corner, it's called. We go very wide in a very weird way, and that's because of the problem. You can hear me when I'm pressing the clutch in, the revs just keeps going upwards. So yeah, very weird, very weird, because there wasn't anything wrong with the cable, with the throttle cable and the throttle. Like the throttle bounces back and the cable goes back, and nothing gives throttle, but it still gives throttle. So yeah, maybe something inside the engine, or I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a mechanic, so I have no idea. I hope the guys fixes it. But yeah, that's just real life racing. Mechanical things are a thing there. In sim we don't have to think about that, but yeah, we have to think about it in real life. So that's something to get used to. But the weekend was super cool. We had a lot of fun, got to meet a lot of nice people, and yeah, second race was very cool, even though we finished dead last. But a very, very cool race where we actually got to race some. We passed the guy, and we did racing basically, which was very fun, even though we finished last. Also, I think another thing that happened, of course, in the last race was the back right suspension got ruined while we were warming up the tires on the warm-up lap. That made us lock up the left front in almost every corner, as you probably could see, or are gonna see. Enjoy the rest of the video. on. I enjoyed it so much that we have bought a Formula Basic car. So we are now a proud owner of a real racing car, real life racing car. If it's the smartest, I don't know, but we are following our dream to the fullest. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we have bought it. It has been done a lot to it, so hopefully it's gonna be a very good car. Yeah, I'm not driving perfect at all. I'm driving a lot like you would in a GT3 car. I'm trail braking a little bit too much, so I'm losing like mid-corner speed and stuff. At least I'm noticing it, so we can change it a little bit. But yeah, we just have to practice a little bit more. But yeah, so we have bought a Formula Basic car. Our plan now forward is obviously to drive races in Norway, maybe brand out to Sweden and stuff. We just have to see how we're gonna do with sponsors and stuff, because right now only sponsor is me and me. Twixen has helped a little bit also. Yeah, shout out to Twixen. Woo! And of course all the money that comes in from streams and YouTube videos and everything I earn from this, which is not a lot, but I earned some. It will go back to at least content to you guys, so you know that at least. But yeah, we have talked to a guy who does livery for a good price, because RPC, the team I'm racing with, has a sponsor deal with them, and I think we can get our livery on the Formula Basic car. That's gonna be insane. Oh, I'm getting hyped just to talk about it. So that's gonna be insane if we can get that. And yeah, we are also planning like other stuff we can do with the car to get your guys' name on the car, if you want that. But yeah, we haven't. It's gonna be in the future. But yeah, so that's the plan forward, at least. Yeah, not much more to say about that I'm thinking of. If you guys have questions, please let me know in this comment section. Yeah, comment section, or in Discord, or yeah, just send me a message and I'll answer. Thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy this type of content, please give the video some love, give it like and a follow. But yeah, hit the follow. Join me on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, and here on YouTube to follow to see more content. And yeah, bye bye. We are a small we are a small content creator right now, so we need the help we can get from you. You are the one who makes the change happens, and basically motivates me to do this. I don't think I don't think I have gonna no. I don't think I'm gonna not gonna. Faen, altså. Hvordan sier man det? I don't think I have. I don't think I was gonna. I don't think I. Okay, I don't think I would be here if it hasn't been for you guys. Well, yeah, hasn't been. Yeah, I think. Yeah, from the streaming and everything, which basically pushed me to follow my dream. So thank you for that.